Hi my fishy friends, Mermaid Christine here, the Mama Mer. So again, we are going over our review for a company called Magic Tails based out of Germany. This company we bought this tail from, just as a review. It fits the mahina. It is an open bottom tail. I did contact the company. All of their tails, even the high-end ones that get fancier, are still open bottom. They like to stick with this, I guess because they don't like the drag of a closed system. So bear in mind, anything you get from them, if you want it to be closed, you will have to do it yourself with some modification. Also, this swimsuit did not have a tag in it, so I did not have the material for you previously. I did reach out to the company, and it was kind of interesting. So it turns out that these tails are made 78% by something called econo. This econo is a recycled material that they use by collecting plastics, old fish nets, things like that out of the oceans. So they're actually picking up the ocean garbage and making these tails out of them, which is pretty amazing considering how many things you find in the ocean. And with all the cleanup that needs to be done, it's great to be able to support that as well as being able to have something fun. The other 22% is an extra life lycra. I'm not super familiar with that material, but anyway, we got a lot of compliments on the tail in the water. Again, it does fit the mahina, open bottom system. When you're sitting still, you can see the tips of the mahina. So you will want to do something about that. You can use some Velcro, pretty easy fix, inexpensive, it'll close it in. The material itself did really well. It held up well. However, it did become slightly transparent. I deliberately wore black bottoms in the video, and you can tell, you can kind of see the outline of where the boy cut shorts ended. Not horrible, but a little bit. So my recommendation for this is they do sell a matching bottom and a top. I believe they're 10 euros each, which works out to be about $12, $13 US. It's not going to up your shipping a whole heck of a lot, maybe $1, $2. So I would recommend getting that. If you invest in this tail, invest the extra money for at least the matching bottoms so that you don't have that shadowing effect when you swim in the water. The mermaids that were there were a few, all really loved the color, loved the tail. We got a lot of compliments on it. A lot of people wanted to know where we bought it who even weren't mermaids and were interested in potentially starting. So it did really well. Everyone seemed to really enjoy it. I enjoyed it. It fit the mahina well. You can't see the mahina while you're swimming, only while sitting still. But for the cost, again, this was a clearance tail for us, so we got it for about $35, $40 plus shipping. Their normal ones run about $60. Again though, open bottom. Buyer, just to know, all of them have an open bottom, even the higher price point tails. None of them are closed in. The manufacturer does not like, I shouldn't say manufacturer, the tail maker does not like the feeling of having a closed bottom tail. She said that it just drags too much for her. And so she would rather have the open system where the water flows through more freely. Again, some really cool designs on their website, but you will have to address the open bottom system if you want to use it for shows, because obviously you don't want little kids seeing that mahina and ruining the magic. They do have their own monofins as well. If you want to check that out, I have not looked into those. I have too many monofins to really need to invest, but they look similar to a finfun monofin, and they have some tails that are designed only to work with those. So buyer beware of that as well. If you do like a specific design they carry and it is not meant for the mahina, you will have to probably invest in their monofin. It's not super expensive, but you are going to add another probably $40, $50 to the cost. And then I don't know how much more that would be to ship from Germany. So overall, it was a great tail. It swam really well. It held up really well. Colors were bright. Everyone loved it. The waistband was really secure. Material's a little thin, so look at getting something, either their matching bottom or something that's going to go with this so that there's no shadow. And again, open bottom, be sure to address that if you're going to use it for shows. or for anything other than casual swimming, just so when you're at rest, the mahina is not sticking out through it. All right, well, I hope that was informative and you guys enjoyed that. Again, remember, if you want to see a specific tail maker reviewed and a tail ordered, simply put it in the comments below or anywhere on our site, and we will do our best to get those up on our list and start getting those in for you. I know how important it is. These tails are not cheap. It's great to know what you're getting, how they're going to show up, how they're going to hold up, and the websites just don't do it justice. And quite frankly, you can't always trust the people who are the distributors for these tail makers, because sometimes they push really hard. They're getting benefits out of it. So you don't know how honest they're actually being. So again, any tails you want reviewed, send them my way. You can send a picture if you want, and I will do my best to get those reviews out there for you. All right, well, this is Mama Mer, and I got a sick kiddo at home, so I got to go take care of her now. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy swimming!